Alright guys, welcome to the channel, and I just wanted to talk about something. The Pokemon market. Um, so I've been getting into collecting about it was probably last June is when I got back into the hobby. I started ripping all the way in Black and White era, stopped after X and Y, missed out on Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, and then kind of got back in the hobby. Well, I said June, July, but I do remember ripping some 151, and I think ripping 151 really got me back in. But I've been watching some YouTubers like PokeChuck, Team Rocket Joey, Vapor Self, these guys that kind of just talk about the market, and I wanted to kind of just put my 2 thoughts on it and what's to come with the market, and like how booster boxes are all over $200 pretty much. Um, so what's gonna happen? It is currently summer, and Destined Rivals is pretty much almost $300 a box last time I looked at it. And I'm kind of seeing two different sides of what people are thinking what's going to happen in the next 6 months or a year. Yeah, so we have people are saying that they're going to be printing everything to the ground. Everything's going to go to MSRP. But then you have other guys. I'll say his name, Vapor Self. He thinks he's buying prismatic ETBs, Pokemon Center ETBs. He's claiming to be buying all of them at the moment. That's what I've been hearing. And I'm not sure if that's smart or not, because if, as we're speaking right now, the Pokemon company is printing and printing and printing and printing and printing, what does that mean? And there's another way to look at it too, is they are raising prices. We know that. And if they do raise prices, I feel like that might just feed into everything. And like I've seen, well, at least where I live, there is still zero product on the shelf, and I probably haven't even checked in a few months at this point, because there's no point. But yeah, the shelves where I live are super dry, and I've seen the distributors, the guys that stock the shelves, they sell it out the back door. The GameStop employees are selling it out the back door. So we kind of have where we have scalpers, just people that scalp, but then we have people that work for the company that scalp. So if we want anything to return back to normal, when I was buying Lost Origin ETBs for $35, ripping those like crazy, I was buying 151 at Target for $55. I was buying Crown Zenith ETBs for $55. I was buying Pallium Fates on Amazon for $34. Now we know that those boxes are well over $100, pretty much. And if we want any of these prices to even come close to MSRP, the company will literally have to print everything into the ground. That is the only option for any of these prices to come back down as of now. The whole market as a whole, I have never seen Pokemon so hyped up, so crazy. To me, to an extent, it looks like the market is kind of changed forever in a certain way. But only time will tell. Everything comes in cycles. I didn't really pay attention to the last boom because I wasn't really collecting at the time, just ripping every now and then. But over the last year, my stuff has definitely grown. But yeah, I don't think it's smart to be buying prismatic right now. That's literally 6 years old, and I think you're kind of goofy for be buying that right now. But with anything Pokemon related, when it goes out of print, Obviously, it will be worth something in the future. But right now, I don't think you should be putting in your money paying over $100 for a prismatic ATB. I think we will see. I think you will definitely get your chances to buy Black Bolt, prismatic, Destined Rivals. I was able to pick up some Destined Rivals. I got this for $60. That's the only. I've got about 2 bundles, I think, but that's the only Destined Rivals I have. But yeah, I think we will definitely be able to pick those up sometime during Christmas or at the beginning of Christmas season. Everybody will be able to pick up some stuff, and that's when you should be buying, is when everything is super cheap. Nobody wants it when it's super cheap. Nobody wants Pokemon when it's cheap. Everybody, it's a hive mind. As Team Rocket Joey says, the data is the data. But yeah. What I've been personally stashing up is 151. Crown Zenith, I'm definitely trying to get more of. I got this Surging Sparks ETB before all the hype happened. Yeah, I paid MSRP for that, and it's a pretty clean box, so I'm just gonna hold on to it. This I had picked up for $200 a while ago. It's almost $400 now. And another set that I would like to try to get more of, if I ever do, would be Brilliant Stars. This is a pretty mint box. Yeah, that's a 151 mini tin. Got Blooming Waters. I need to get more Crown Zenith for sure. Over here is just a bunch of ETBs. I do have a binder that I will show in another video, but I have a bunch of Entei that I collect. That's the only Pokemon I have every card of, pretty much. And I also do have some sleeve, and also, if you see over here is a Phantom Forces booster box, which I opened as a kid, and little me was pretty dumb, because this thing, I'm pretty sure it sold over 10 grand not too long ago. But yeah, I think there will be plenty of opportunities to get product in the future. All this shit you see here, yeah, I'm not selling. My kids in the future can deal with that, because it'll be worth a pretty penny. But yeah, I thought I should just go on a rant and talk about this, and just see what you guys have to say. Before I go though, Paladin Fates is also that kind of. I got a bunch of these mini tins. Crown Zenith, I need to get more of. Paladin Fates, I need to get more of. I will make another video of everything I have, just for everybody to watch. And then also, I got a binder with a bunch of pretty cool cards. I don't really collect cards, just product at the time, but I do have a pretty dope binder that I'm willing to show off. But yeah, I don't know why I have this. Might just rip that, but everything in here is staying sealed forever. But yeah, thanks for watching. Also, another thing I wanted to add is I think Sword and Shield products are super undervalued at the moment. Like, you can still find Silver Tempest for under $400. Evolving Skies is at 2 grand. In my opinion, Silver Tempest, I pulled the Lugia myself out of 6 booster packs and never touched the set again. But I might have bias towards Silver Tempest just because of that. But best Lugia alt art, or just best Lugia card in my opinion. I grew up playing Soul Silver, so Lugia is the GOAT. Yeah, any Sword and Shield, Brilliant Stars, Crown Zenith, definitely picking up in the future, or not even just the future, just when I can get my hands on it now, because Sword and Shield's not being printed. Yeah, but while everybody's focused on Scarlet and Violet stuff, I've been kind of staying away from. Besides 151, of course, Paldean Fates. I believe in Paldean Fates. Bubble Mew. Bubble Mew is probably the most iconic card from the era. But yeah, that's just my take.